Hi everyone, welcome to the second class that looks at the terminology used to discuss information technology. Bug. A small defect or fault in a program. Crash. This is when a program or the entire operating system unexpectedly stops. Firewall. Specialized hardware or software designed to prevent unauthorized access into or out of a computer or network. Malware. A contraction of malicious software. A general term used to describe the software that infiltrates or damages a computer. Virus. A small, unauthorized program that can damage a PC. Trojan. Malware that appears to perform a useful action but in fact performs a malicious action, such as transmitting a computer virus. Worm. Self-replicating malware that can move from computer to computer on the network. Unlike a virus, it does not need to attach itself to an existing document or application. Phishing. The process of attempting to acquire sensitive information used for identity theft, such as usernames, passwords, and credit card details, by masquerading as a trustworthy entity in an email or instant message. Zombie. A computer that has been compromised so that an unauthorized person has complete control to use the computer to perform malicious tasks. Encryption. The process of transforming information to make it unreadable to anyone who doesn't have the password needed to decode it. Antivirus software. A program that finds and removes viruses from a computer. Browser, or to browse. A program used to view or browse the internet. Driver. A small program that tells a PC how a peripheral works. Cookies. Small files that temporarily store information on websites you visited within your browser. They're used to recommend relevant content in the future. Hard disk. The main disk inside a computer used for storing programs and information. Bit or bytes. A bit is the smallest piece of information that computers use. For simplicity, a PC uses bits in groups of 8, called bytes. So 8 bits equals 1 byte. Program. Software that operates a PC and does various things such as writing text, word processing program, keeping accounts, accounts program, and drawing pictures, graphics program. Code. The symbolic arrangement of data or instructions in a computer program, or the set of such instructions. Operating system. The basic software that manages a computer, for example Windows 7 or iOS. KB, MB, and GB are abbreviations for kilobytes, megabytes, and gigabytes, used to measure computer memory and storage. Memory is used for storing information while a computer is being used. RAM or ROM are two types of memory. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. It is the main memory used while the PC is working. RAM is temporary. ROM, read-only memory, is for information needed by the PC and cannot be changed. Cache, a kind of memory used to make a computer work faster. megahertz. This describes the speed of computer equipment. The higher the megahertz, the better the performance. Bloatware or fatware. Pre-installed software that occupies a lot of space, leaving little memory for storing personal data. So now read along with the text and answer the questions that follow. Viruses can have a devastating effect, disrupting productivity and causing billions of dollars worth of damage. An intricately designed virus can expose just how vulnerable computer users are nowadays. On the other hand, they also demonstrate how interconnected we as humans have become. A computer virus passes from computer to computer like a biological virus passes from person to person. It has no way to reproduce by itself, so instead, it uses existing machinery to reproduce itself, similar to how a biological virus does with human cells. To create a virus, a person has to write the code, test it to make sure it spreads properly, and then release it. They also design the virus's attack phase, whether it's a silly message or the destruction of a hard disk. A modern trick that virus creators use to spread the viruses they create is to affect the boot sector on floppy disks and hard disks. The boot sector is a small program that is the first part of the operating system that the computer loads. It contains a tiny program that tells the computer how to load the rest of the operating system. By putting its code in the boot sector, a virus can guarantee that it gets triggered. It can load itself into memory immediately and run whenever the computer is on. Comprehension practice. Label these definitions. And that brings us to the end of today's class. For more information on our one-to-one classes with a native speaking teacher, visit speakeasy1to1.com. Thanks for watching.